Hey wonderful teenagers! Dating can be uncomfortable, specifically after the very first date. Identifying how to act ways figuring out how you feel. Consider whether you wish to head out again, and, from there, interact with the other individual. While interactions can often be uncomfortable, a little etiquette can assist you in efficiently navigate the days following a first date. Welcome to Teen Guide, the place that you can find your purpose, change your life and build good habits. So make sure to hit subscribe, because you miss a lot. We got helpful videos just for you. In today's video, we will talk about how to act after the first date, and let's go to the first step. Remember, it's only one date. People tend to judge quickly after a very first date. When choosing your feelings, have some point of view. It's just one date. Whether you felt so bad about it or had a great time, this is simply one encounter, and you can't make any sweeping decisions. Do not choose it isn't worth pursuing if there was extremely little stimulate. Unless there were extremely obvious red flags, consider providing the person a second possibility if you had a decent time. If it went well, remember it was only one date and the other person might not have felt the same way. You're not in a relationship yet, so try to take things one day at a time before leaping to conclusions about where the relationship's going. Step 2. Try not to overanalyze. It's essential to analyze your sensations about the person after a date, however overanalyzing can do more harm than good. Attempt not to obsess over the meaning of every hand touch, hug, or other gesture. While small things can often indicate a characteristic, they can likewise be meaningless. If your date checked a text throughout supper, you may be wondering if this means they are an inconsiderate person. If this only happened as soon as throughout the whole date, they may have been waiting or inspecting the time on an important call. In the meantime, try not to think of the text event too much. Step 3. Decide if you want a second date. Sometimes, you know for sure you want a second date, but sometimes it's more confusing. There is no pressure to go on a second date if you don't wish to, however, it's worth giving somebody a possibility if you had a decent time. Nevertheless, if you were extremely unpleasant or didn't have any enjoyable, you may want to move on to another person. Step 4. Find out any possible red flags. Often, warnings show up early. This might be an indication this individual is not worth pursuing if your date engaged in habits that appeared improper or rude on more than one occasion. For instance, maybe they rolled their eyes or laughed at a major remark you made. Possibly they hardly talked. Possibly they just made you unpleasant throughout the night. Trust your impulse. If they have a bad ambience, do not keep seeing somebody. Step 5. Consider the level of attraction. A second date may not be worth it if you felt no attraction to the person at all whatsoever. Keep in mind you might not be extremely brought into the person right away, specifically if you're worried. If you felt the person was good looking, even if you weren't swept your feet, it might be worth a second date to see if the destination develops. Step 6. Send out a casual text stating you enjoyed it. This is typically best if you're interested in going out again. You do not need to gush about what a good time you had, but simply send out something simple. For example, I had a fun time with you yesterday. Hope we can do it again quickly. There's no requirement to wait the customary 3 days, as this is no longer considered dating gospel. When you get home from the date or the next day, you can send the text. If they made it home safely, you can also text your date to discover out. This will reveal your care and concern for the other individual's well-being and may motivate further discussions. You may consider sending out a text within the first 24 hours after the date if the date went well. It's okay to be the one to do this and open the possibilities for more discussion. Try saying something like, "I had a fun time the other night. I hope you're doing well today. If you have time, let's choose coffee on Tuesday." Step 7. Communicate delicately online. You should just do this if the two of you already follow each other on social networks. Attempt responding to tweets or posting on their Facebook a little bit more if you're interested in them. This can show you've been considering them and wish to head out again. If you do not already engage with them online, however, all of a sudden including them on Facebook might appear a bit much. Ask to see them again if there was a stimulate. Say so if you want to see them again. Do not wait too long, as this can feel like playing video games. The objective is to reveal your interest without discovering you as needy or desperate. Sometime within the next 24 hours, send out a text that states something like, "I had a fun time last night. I'd enjoy seeing you once again. When are you complimentary?" Step 8. Let them understand respectfully if there was no connection. This is particularly important if the other person has been texting you revealing interest. After about 24 hours, send a courteous text saying something like, "I had a truly great time meeting you, but I just didn't feel a connection." If you did not feel a connection, then it is unlikely that the other person did either. If you are not sure about whether or not the person is interested in you, then try to ask them in a considerate way by the end of the night. Step 9. Accept rejection. In some cases, the other individual does not feel the same way about you. Attempt to accept it with grace if somebody turns you down for a second date. Send them a text thanking them for letting you know there wasn't a connection and wanting them well. For example, say something like, "I appreciate you letting me know how you feel. Best of luck in the dating game." Step 10. Do not text excessively. You might be texting too much if somebody is not reacting to your texts quickly and offering short replies. It's okay to text a lot after a very first if the person is motivating discussion, but if you're getting silence on their end, it might be best to tone it down. You don't wish to seem overeager, as this could put somebody off. Step 11. Avoid call. For the most part, people seldom make calls anymore, specifically in the dating video game. Texts are typically the preferred approach of communication, so adhere to texting your date instead of calling them. However, if you're older and do not utilize cell phones, calling might still be appropriate. If your date has actually chosen telephone call formally, calling may be a much better path in this case. Step 12. Stay away from their social networks. Again, it's all right to connect on social media if you're already linked there, and it might be a good way to learn the essentials about a person. Talk to the individual directly rather than find out about them. Make sure that you are sensible about anything you publish on social networks as well, or do not post anything. Your very first date with somebody ought to be between you and the other person, so you might want to prevent publishing about it on social media completely. Step 13. Stay connected with other prospective matches. Even if it worked out, one date does not indicate you're in a relationship. Keep in touch with them if you're talking to other people you're interested in. This relationship might not work out, so it's all right to keep looking in case things fall through. And because you are sticking to the end, we have a pro tip for you. Ask your date to do something together that they are interested in. Ask them to go with you to a local funny show coming up if your date told you they like comedy programs. This reveals to them that you listened and are interested in progressing with them. Now, it's time for our question for today. From what you have known today, what is the first thing you do on the first date? Tell us in the comments.